Games. Whoop, let's go. Hursty Games, and this is how we do. Now it's time we team up.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome to another episode number 8 of our EZE to Glory. If you guys haven't been caught up with all this series, make sure you go and check out the playlist on the channel to get yourself all nice and caught up with this RTG. And if you don't know the rules, make sure you check the description because they're all down there to explain what happens when we do certain things with the very EZE. I do want to start off this episode by saying apologies. I did make a mistake in the poll last week. Instead of putting Henderson and Pepe as one of the options, I put Henderson and Tellez. I did explain, obviously, it was Pepe that I was wanting to get. I just typed the wrong player's name in the poll. And you guys, if you watch this series, will know that we already have Tellez, so I'm hoping you guys knew that I meant Henderson and Pepe in the poll. But yeah, I apologise. But that pairing actually did win the poll, so we had Henderson and Pepe win. So Henderson and Pepe are both in the team now. Henderson cost me 2.4k, high work rates. The main thing I'm looking here is his passing. Should be pretty tasty and help us out going forwards. And Pepe cost me 6.9k, very expensive, but 85 defense, 85 physicality. Sounds good to me. I've also spent the last couple of days, I did a little bit of trading, so the account's now on about sort of 55,000 coins after having to buy those guys roughly. And I have some real serious plans for what to do with this team, or what I want to do with this team going forward. Because obviously soon we're getting to the point where special cards are going to start being implemented. We had a special card as one of the options for the players in the last poll. But if we get enough upgrades for today, I'm going to change the formation and we're going to look at genuinely a very, very good looking new look to this team. And a look that's hopefully going to do well for us. But I have babbled and talked nonsense for long enough. It's time to get into our first game of the episode. It's on Sunday, so you know there's going to be a lot of people playing Foot Champ. So maybe, just maybe, we find some slightly lucky opponents for us at least, and maybe we don't, because that's a good team. Henderson with his first touches on the ball. EZE now. Go on, you can take Chris Smalling on. You can take Chris Smalling on. Never mind. They've been building up nicely, but a nice interception from Henderson there. Good positioning from him. I think this is the thing he's going to bring to the team ahead of like the slightly lower rated players we played there before. His positioning is going to be that little bit better, so interceptions and sort of breaking up their play is going to be very, very good from him. EZE, Inaki Williams holds it up nicely. Let's go back to EZE, who is onside. We're going to hit this across the goal. EZE finds goal number 1 of the episode and gives us our first upgrade. Good lad. EZE, nice shot, good pass and play from Inaki Williams to hold it up nicely, play it out to him. EZE comes inside, hits it across the goal, and it finds the back of the net. That is the main thing here, beating the Lazio keeper, whose name I forget, it's like Strakovsky or something like that. I probably said that completely wrong, but 1-0, and EZE gets us our first upgrade. Henderson to Jared Bowen. Come on, let's get it into some good space. It's Jared Bowen. Jared, just have a shot, mate. Oh, unlucky. The ball kind of bobbled around a little bit. It wasn't quite what I was planning to try and do with it, but Jared nearly got his first goal for us. He's got Perisic running down the wing here. Reece James has got a lot to do. Go on, Reece, what can you do, mate? Oh, well done. Oh, Mace has actually brought it down perfectly for him. Jeez, I thought he'd smashed that straight into the top bins. Thankfully, it was wide. Inaki Williams. Come on, mate. What can you do for me? EZE leaves it to run. That's beautiful from Abire EZE. Come on, EZE. Oh, it's Smalling. He's pretty good. But guess what? EZE's even better. Get in there. 2 goals for Abire EZE. Absolutely smashing it right now, Abs, mate. Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. Great finish there. On his weaker foot as well. The little turn to take it past Smalling. Sometimes I try that and it's maybe just one time too many. But here, it's worked out perfectly. Taking it straight past him. Bottom corner. Left peg. 2-0. 2 upgrades. Tello. Up to Inaki Williams. He's going to expect me to go out to Tello. Guess what, mate? You're wrong. Because there's only one man this ball's going to. And it's Abire EZE. Oh, he's offside. That would have been a hat-trick. That would have been 4 upgrades. Unbelievable. Well, half-time. We so nearly got that hat-trick just on the edge of half-time. Would have been amazing if it had counted. Because obviously 3 goals in 1 game. So a hat-trick equals 4 upgrades. But I do feel like we got the beating of this guy. He's pretty good on the counter. Perisic has been a problem for us all game. However, I'm confident we can keep on top of this. And another goal for EZE would be massive. Inaki Williams finds EZE. He's going to drag it back. He's going to do the same thing though. And then we're going to roulette past Smalling maybe. It was a good idea. And actually, we might pull it off. EZE, it's a big save. Oh, if I'd sweat it, we'd have got the Chem Style upgrade. And I think we'd have scored. But I think I saw that 4th upgrade in. I was wanting it. Oh, he's played a nice through ball here, Ziyech, and I think it's his moments card, Ziyech, who's a very good card, but he plays it out wide to Mo Salah, who he has brought on. What a save from Iker Casillas. Eze. We see a great run from Jarrod Bowen. Jarrod Bowen finds Inaki Williams. We're going to turn. We know who it's going to. Please, this time. No, he's hitting the keeper again. What are you doing to me, Ebbs? Oh, and he's quit. I'm fairly sure that's a rage quit. Please say it's not my internet. And please say that's a rage quit. I'll be the first rage quit of the entire series. Yes, it is a rage quit. Get in there, boys. Although I'm gutted we didn't get the third goal with Eze. Absolutely gutted, because that would have been 4 upgrades. It's still 2 upgrades, but it means we get to complete an SBC of our choice the first time of the series. Okay, so the SBC I've decided to complete is for Headliner Tammy Abraham. Now, my thought process is here. This is a card down the line we could genuinely potentially look to use for this series. He's a great looking card, fantastic option to have in this team, and with what I'm planning on doing going forward, this would work perfectly. So I've made the squad. The only players I had to buy here were Heaton, I had to buy a Serbi, and I had to buy Brozovic. Everyone else we've managed to pack. Obviously, I'm using my Pjanic, which kind of sucks just a little bit. He is untradeable though. The way this team was going, I was never going to be putting Pjanic in unless we got Ronaldo, which is very unlikely. But this SBC cost me 1.2 for Brozovic. It cost me 3.4 for a Serbi, so that's 4.6. And then Heaton for 16.25. So we're looking at 2,850 coins here for this entire SBC. Sorry, 20,000. I think I just said 2,000. 20,000. And that's not too bad. So we're going to submit that. And Tammy Abraham is joining the EZE to Glory RTG. Absolute madness. Absolute scenes. But this card is now part of this series. And hey, I think it's going to be pretty evident we're going to try and fit him into our team where possible, obviously. But Tammy Abraham, mate, welcome to EZE to Glory. And if you're wondering why I was so excited about trying to get this card, I did do a player review of this card literally a couple of days ago. So if you want to check it out, there'll be a link. So we got to do the Tammy because we got the Rage Quit. We also get to open up some packs because we won. So again, we open up a 5 gold pack. So a 5 gold pack, a gold pack, a 5k pack is what I was trying to say. So we open this up and then we get another one to open. So this isn't a rare. So the best card in this is 75. That is woeful. And the second pack we're going to open up, we did get this 82 to 88 rated rare player from the season objective stuff. So I'm going to open this one up as well. You never know, headliners are out, so it could be that we possibly get one of those cards. That would be amazing if we do. It isn't even a board, so it's actually an 82. The worst possible scenario. Good. Harry Maguire, mate. Okay, so all the stuff for the first game is now done and dusted. SBC complete, packs opened. Now it's time to get into game number 2. See if we can have as good a game as that last one. And that is a very good BPL side. Some very overpowered players in there. This is gonna suck. Attacking here with De Bruyne. Got to keep them out, but we've left a little bit of space. I pulled Pepe really far out of position. De Bruyne now takes the strike, and it does go wide for a corner. Come on, boys, let's keep this corner out, please. It's well up. Jeez, I think that was Sissoko. That was close. Inaki Williams now bursting through. Come on, mate. Play me that pass to Eze. We're going to do with it, Ez. Come on, mate. Have a go from there. It's a good tackle, to be fair, from Robertson. Now we get a chance for a corner to whip this one in. I don't know who that is. That's Pepe, I think. Pepe gets his first goal of the series. Doesn't count for anything because Eze didn't take the corner. But Pepe up there with the big header. Maybe now we've got someone like Pepe in there. Maybe it's an option that we put Eze on corners, and from corners we try and get assists rather than the off chance of just a random goal. But hey, I'll take it. 1-0 up. Oh, they're breaking through here with Vardy. Vardy takes the shot, but Casillas is equal to it, and Aubameyang's header does go wide. Casillas hasn't had too much to do today, but he's had a good game when he's been needed. Oh, they get it to De Bruyne. Fantastic tackle from Henderson. This is why I think he was such a good player to bring in. Roque Mesa, Eze making a decent run. Has he got the pace though to beat Laporte? Eze, we're going to try the shot because we need more upgrades. Not quite good save. If I'd sweat it, I feel like we'd have scored. However, I'm wanting upgrades. Not chemistry styles. Not quite. Nothing there. Half-time, bit of a scrappy half. He hasn't had too many chances. We've kept his chances fairly minimal, but we haven't had too many chances either. Eze's been kept out of the game. massively. This guy's just done a really good job. I don't think he's specifically targeting EZE of all my players, but I think he's done a really good job of keeping EZE very, very quiet. So I need to get EZE into the second half. Another upgrade or two would be fantastic. Roque Mesa trying to burst forward a little bit. We can see EZE there. Inaki Williams, make me a run, mate. Good lad. Back over the top. EZE, please. Go on, EZE. Oh, lovely bit of play, and it does just go wide. De Gea with the crucial save there. That would have been a beautiful ball, a beautiful goal. Oh, it's just too near to him. Anywhere to the side there, and we would have found the back of the net. We are going to put EZE on this corner. We are going to try and have some form of impact in this game if we can score a second header, but we can't this time. It does drop down, though. We take the strike with, I don't know who that is. I think that's Tomori. Oh, unlucky, mate. Oh, great save there from Casillas. I didn't even register the fact that he'd taken a shot, honestly. So, big save. Great effort from Vardy. Look, that's just creeping inside there, and Casillas gets to it and just tips it wide. That's a beautiful ball into Aubameyang. He drops it back to De Bruyne. In from De Bruyne, takes the strike, and Casillas can't stop that one. I feel really hard done by. I honestly think we've absolutely had the beating of this guy all day. He's had 2 decent shots, 1 saved by Casillas and 1 scored by De Bruyne. Gutted that it's 1-1 right now. They've got the ball up here. Pepe, please. Pepe doesn't quite win it, but Casillas comes out. Pepe's strength, I think, did help us out there. That's the first mistake, really, that Pepe's made all game. Now, we have a bit of a chance here. Late on, I've passed it far too late. He was offside anyway. There's only like a minute or so left of this game. Let's not concede here. Well done, Pepe. Good lad, Henderson. Maybe our last chance for an attack. Can we make something from this? Williams gets it to EZE. EZE over the top. Bring it down. Go on, Jared, mate. Jared Bowen, just shoot. Jared Bowen with the goal, and it's a late goal. 3 minutes into, 2 minutes added on time, and we managed to secure the win. This game didn't give us any form of upgrade. Sadly, EZE didn't really get too much there. Oh, actually, that might have been an assist from EZE, wasn't it? That might have actually been an assist. I think it was EZE that played the through ball. I'll have to double check that at the end. I say at the end in about 5 seconds, but Jared Bowen gets his first goal for us, and mate, what a time to get it. We get 2 wins today. Total of 2 upgrades. We could have had a lot more. EZE should have probably scored in this game and should have got a hat-trick in that last game. I think EZE would have got a lot of goals in that last game if he didn't quit. But the assist is from EZE, so we do get a Chem Style upgrade. That's one thing we get. 2 player upgrades in regards to, you know, the normal upgrades. And we get to open another pack. Okay, now the 5k packs are gone. We're going back down to 1 pack. If there's a 5k pack and stuff in there, then I'll do 2. But if it's just normal packs, then we'll just do the 1 pack. So we're going to open up this Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. 24 cards, 24 golds, 7 rares. So hopefully a board will be amazing here. Obviously we used a lot of our higher rated cards that are just in the club for the SBC for Tammy. We don't get a board here, which kind of sucks a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. We get ourselves Rodriguez. Okay, so as we said in the games, we have 2 upgrades to add to this team, and the 2 options I've gone with today are both very, very different. The first one is just upgrading 1 player twice and keeps the formation the same, and that would be upgrading Roque Mesa to Headliner Saul. Now Saul is going to cost me about 70,000 coins. He's going to take a little while for me to get, but I'd happily put the time and effort into getting this card because he looks really, really good. His in-game stats are very, very nice, and I would use the Chem Style we've got to put an anchor card onto Saul, so he would have, you know, like 80 plus pace, and then you're looking at like 86 to 87 defense and physicality. So I think Saul would be a really, really nice upgrade. That's option number 1. It's just upgrading Roque Mesa to Saul. And option number 2 is a whole lot of changes. As you can see, we'll be changing to a 4-2-2 to start off with, just to get everybody on chemistry. But we would be running with Mr. Wayne Rooney at cam. I think he'd be a pretty fun card to use at cam. His stamina's not amazing, but when he's on chemistry, that's not the end of the world. It will actually be 70. I'll convert him down to a centre forward or a cam, whichever I feel is necessary. But he would be somebody to bring in and use probably as either a central cam if we go to play 4-2-3-1 in game, or I would maybe put him up top and have Inaki Williams out wide, just because Inaki Williams is quicker. Wayne Rooney's not going to be an ideal winger, but it gets the chemistry to EZE, and that's the main thing. We need to always have 1 English player from the championship that has a link to him. Otherwise, we have to surround him with links, which isn't ideal because I want to have some hybrids in here. So Wayne Rooney, and the other option is we upgrade Tello, who, to be fair to him, has had a good game today, but is obviously going to get upgraded at some point. And I'll be upgrading him to the 86 informed Canales, or Canales, however it's said. He has got an 87. His 87, however, is about the same price as the Sula card. So I thought, you know what? Instead of just, splashing out that and then buying Rooney, if I buy the cheaper one, it also leaves more space for upgrades going forward if we decide to upgrade to bigger informs at some point or bigger special cards at other points. But for now, I think it's probably going to be 86. It could be the 87, but that could change. The price difference between those two cards is about 30,000-40,000 coins though. So as per usual, the links to those votes will be down below in the straw poll. Make sure you look in the description or at the pinned comment on this video to find the straw poll and vote for which you think is the best option. But that, guys, is that for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I really enjoy making these, and if you guys are enjoying the series, I really appreciate if you could let me know by hitting the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're on our road to 4,000 subs. It would be amazing if we could hit that before the end of January. It's getting really close. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, or if we even get close to it, that would be absolutely fantastic. Make sure you turn on notifications to be told anytime we upload a video, or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves.
Let's go. Hursty games, and this how we do. Now it's time we team up. Check them online, you might catch them playing FIFA. Hey, yeah, you know we keep it live. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. Gaming channel, what's the best one? Keep it hella dope, hella fresh, huh? Yeah, Hursty games, tune in. Even told my grandmama, sister, and my best friend. You might want to check them if you want to be entertained. You already know the name. Check us out, Hursty games. Hey, whoop. Make sure to give a like and subscribe.